On December 29, 2017, at a residence on Macmillan Drive in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, Sean Farndon, a plumber, made a disturbing discovery. Human flesh was clogging the drains. The investigation led to his downstairs neighbor, a 45-year-old man named Adam Strong, who confessed to having human remains in his freezer. This bizarre tale has a deeper, more complex backstory that needs exploring. Who did the remains belong to, and how did they end up in the bathroom drains? Join us as we unravel and explore this case together. Let's get started. Oshawa, known for its scenic setting along Lake Ontario, faced a shocking crime in 2017. On September 11th, a floating torso was discovered near Oshawa Harbor by an 11-year-old boy fishing with his grandfather. Despite extensive searches, no other body parts were found. The post-mortem revealed it was a female torso, but the cause of death remained inconclusive. Trauma signs indicated homicide, but the absence of a head posed an identification challenge. DNA testing became the only way to discover the truth in a disturbing case. On November 9, 2017, the heartbreaking reality emerged. The torso found belonged to Rori Hache, an 18-year-old pregnant woman from Oshawa who had gone missing in late August of the same year. Rori, born on July 9, 1999, was the beloved daughter of Shannon Dion. Despite some family connections to motorcycle clubs, Rori had a relatively normal childhood and was described as a kind and bright young girl. However, she faced challenges in high school when she became addicted to crystal meth. In 2017, Rori made efforts to turn her life around by securing a job, returning to school, and moving in with her boyfriend, Tony. Unfortunately, she relapsed into drug use, which led to a distressing encounter with Constable Christopher Kane on August 28, 2017. The last confirmed sighting of her was captured on surveillance footage as she calmly walked out of an Oshawa hospital on August 29, 2017, after a mental relapse. Concerns arose when Rori's family and friends couldn't contact her, prompting a missing person report and a citywide search. 2 months later, DNA evidence linked the recovered torso to her, confirming her tragic demise. The police faced the daunting task of finding the rest of her body and solving the mysteries surrounding her death. A breakthrough came unexpectedly when plumbers called to address persistent plumbing issues discovered a horrifying 18-inch long pink, flesh-like substance, with hair attached in the downstairs neighbor's pipe on December 29, 2017. The neighbor, 45-year-old Adam Strong, exhibited unsettling behavior, and the plumbers immediately contacted the police. Police quickly arrived at the scene after being informed about a strange substance, later confirmed as human flesh, discovered by plumbers at Adam Strong's place. Strong admitted the gruesome truth. A body part belonged to a deceased young woman, Rori Hache, whose remains were found in his apartment. Upon searching, the police uncovered a disturbing scene, with signs of attempts to address blockage in the bathroom and Rori's decomposed remains in the bedroom. Evidence included a matching tattoo, blood on the bedroom wall, bodily fluids on the remains, and blood-stained running shoes wrapped in plastic. Strong's apartment revealed an unsettling setup, with explicit items, restraining devices, knives, and even a disarmed explosive device. Despite ample evidence, the absence of direct proof of murder led to charges of indignity rather than murder. The investigation continued, delving into Adam Strong's life, a man known for his peculiar behavior and a history of abusive relationships. His landlord had unsettling encounters, and he showed an interest in BDSM practices. While these details raised concerns, they weren't enough for a murder charge. Detectives aimed for a confession during an interrogation on December 30, 2017, hoping to tap into Strong's emotions and elicit remorse or empathy before his bail hearing. Adam stayed calm and uninterested during questioning about Rori Hache, refusing to share any details. Despite efforts to appeal to his decency, he remained stubborn. Frustrated detectives ended the 2-hour interrogation with no progress. Adam stayed in custody, and the investigation continued. German police searched Adam's home, extending to his boat on Lake Ontario. Rori's autopsy showed skull fractures, uncertainty about timing, and drug presence. A bent hammer with Rori's DNA was considered the likely murder weapon. A shocking find in July 2017 revealed a hunting knife with another missing woman's DNA, Candace Fitzpatrick. Candace, born in 1989, shared a troubled life and fate with Rori at the hands of Adam Strong. Despite a decade apart, they resembled each other. If Adam had been caught earlier after Candace's death, Rori might be alive. Adam faced first-degree murder charges for both. Initial charges were dropped for a strategic move, now focusing on more severe ones. The interrogation was crucial for gathering information and preventing his release. Detective Paul Mitten, known for solving tough cases, took charge of interrogating Adam. He focused on building trust and rapport due to Adam's evasive behavior. Surprisingly, Adam willingly shared details about his time in jail, showing a positive sign. Mitten tactfully discussed the case, mentioning findings in Adam's house and recovered items. Adam, lacking remorse, admitted greed drove his disturbing actions. The turning point came when Adam vehemently denied Rori's pregnancy and even confessed to handling reproductive organs. As the conversation progressed, Adam unintentionally revealed incriminating information, a crucial moment for Detective Mitten. Adam's excitement about the evidence allowed Mitten to confront him effectively. Surprisingly, Adam showed enthusiasm despite the evidence being against him. The interrogation continued with Mitten presenting photos of Rori's injuries, leading to discussions about the apartment injuries. The 8-hour interrogation became a strategic dance, with Adam unintentionally sharing vital details about the crimes. After 10 hours, Mitten concluded the session, believing he had gathered all necessary information. Following the lengthy questioning, Adam expressed gratitude and admitted he might have shared more than he should have. Despite no clear confession, there were numerous incriminating statements. The interrogators utilized a series of statements to build their case against him. On September 28, 2020, 12 years after Candace went missing and 3 years after Rori's disappearance, Adam Strong faced trial for both murders. Despite the mounting evidence, he pleaded not guilty to both charges. During the trial, the prosecution presented a wealth of evidence, including the chilling interrogation footage. Testimonies from 5 women assaulted by Adam further supported the prosecution's case. Although Adam didn't disclose details during the interrogation, the prosecution built theories based on the available evidence. According to the prosecution, Adam lured Rori to his home with a promise of money for relations, restrained her in a disturbing BDSM-style contraption, and brutally attacked her with a hammer. He then dismembered her body, disposing of the torso in Oshawa Harbor. Similar claims were made about Candace, although her remains hadn't been found at that point. The defense argued Adam's innocence, suggesting Rori's death resulted from an overdose and contending insufficient evidence for Candace's death in Adam's home. Despite this, Judge Joseph DeLuca firmly believed in Adam Strong's guilt, considering the compelling evidence presented by the prosecution. Adam blamed his actions on a traumatic childhood event, claiming he succumbed to devilish thoughts due to past trauma. However, the judge found his lack of remorse and indifference alarming. Despite Adam's attempt to shift blame, the evidence presented during the trial demonstrated his awareness of the gravity of his actions. Adam Strong was found guilty of first-degree murder in Rori's case and convicted of manslaughter for Candace's death. In May 2021, he received a life sentence for first-degree murder and an 18-year prison term for manslaughter to be served concurrently. The sentencing marked the end of a painful journey for the victims' families, who found solace in knowing that Adam Strong would be imprisoned for his heinous crimes. In July 2021, Strong provided crucial information about the location of Candace Fitzpatrick's remains. Acting on a tip-off on November 4, 2021, Adam Strong guided the police to a general area near Secreto Drive and Britannia Avenue East in Oshawa, claiming to have buried a body. Subsequently, on November 8th, authorities located the remains after a forensic examination. The conclusive identification of the remains as those of Candace Fitzpatrick was announced on November 13, 2021, through a press conference. On February 16, 2022, Candace's father, William, expressed disbelief, stating he never thought he'd see her remains. The reason behind Adam Strong's sudden change of heart remains a mystery, with speculation suggesting a desire for fame and recognition for his actions. Despite the tragic circumstances, the Hache and Fitzpatrick families have supported each other, finding strength and healing in the aftermath of these horrific events. While the cases of Rori Hache and Candace Fitzpatrick are solved, police suspect Adam Strong might be involved in the deaths of other women. In June 2022, Clothing evidence was found in Adam's apartment, but specific details remain confidential as the investigation continues. This story is undeniably tragic and profoundly disturbing. The unsettling aspect is that Adam Strong went unnoticed by the police throughout his heinous acts, operating hidden in plain sight. Neighbors lived around him, offering greetings and help, completely unaware of the sinister truth that lurked within him. And there you have it, guys. If you want more videos like this, be sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for more amazing content. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.